morning, everyone. Well, today we're back with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch today is sketch number 19, and it's by Amanda Leckie, I think is how you pronounce it. It's Leckie. I think, I just want to go like this and see. I think so. Okay. And so anyhow, she's got a wood grain paper. She's also got some like corner florals. She's got 4 Polaroids and a title up here. And it's super cute. It's just my style. Okay. I was looking through my pictures today and found these. And this is my second grand, Tegan, and she just cracks me up with this face. And this might have been like during COVID, I don't know, because you know, she got really good at taking selfies, I think, during that time. It's like, you know, if she had to be home alone or something. So anyhow, I'm going to be scrapbooking those. I'm going to be using some of these stickers from Creative Memories. And I think these are from Creative Memories. I know these are. I'm going to be using some of those. These here, I'm not even sure where they're from, but I'm going to be using some of those. I'm showing you this just so that it's like if you got any at home and you've been forgetting to dig them out, dig them out. Okay, nothing on the other side. I don't think there is anything on this side that I'm using. Okay, and then I'm using one little, like little gnome girl. I'm using the one that I cut here. And this is from Dress My Craft. And Maureen had given this to me last year, I think it was, or the year before. And you can see I haven't even cut them yet, except for the one I'm gonna use, which maybe, you know, sometimes it's like it's better like that, but I do like to have them cut out and ready. So I'm gonna use that. And I'm using Vickie Boutin paper, and that Maureen also gave me, and this is the piece I'm using. And oh, and I'm also using this 3x4 card, and I had the chipboard pieces that I had gotten, I think, from Peachy Cheap. So I'm using some of those. I'm also going to use this little string of lights that I had made for one of the swaps. I actually got another one in the swap like it, but the colors matched better with this one. And so anyhow, that's what I'm going to use. I don't know if it matters which way I put these because I don't know, it's like, you know, I usually try to make an order, but I just want to make sure that the ones that are more alike, they're not together. So I think I'm going to probably do this. She has she doesn't have strings on them. Like last times I would picture them with strings on it. In fact, I pictured it with strings on it today. But this one almost looks like she's got them laid out on the desk kind of look. But I am going to run strings on it. And I might do that sooner rather than later. I think I'm going to put them maybe about like this. And then since the reindeer, he has ornaments on him, I thought, oh, he's kind of like her. So I'm going to put this in here too. I just thought that would be cute. So I'm going to put them like that. So the pictures are arranged very similar to hers. And then, and with the addition of the 3x4 card. And I think that's probably like how I'm going to arrange them. So I'm going to do one at a time, and then I'll put string on them. Oh, and I had already matted them to look like Polaroids. I'm going to pull it down maybe just a little bit because I want room for my string. My twine. And hopefully I left enough room for my words. I'm going to call it Elf Antics And when I thought of it, I said, how about this for a title? I think I'm gonna try to bring it down a little bit if I don't mess up the paper. And my husband, oh, that's good. And I was laughing goofy and kind of dancing because like I just have such a hard time coming up with titles. And it's like I was thinking elf something, and because I thought she's kind of put on the elfie face, and then with the lights on her head, and they actually, I think they're lit. So anyhow, I was kind of dancing, and the husband goes, "Yep, see, you're the goofy one." Because I always say he's the weird one. And then when I was dancing, he said, over my title, he says, "No, you're the weird one. You're the goofy one," or something like that. Would you call me weird or goofy?
A weirdo.
Oh, he called me a weirdo. Okay, and then I'll put the reindeer like it's just another picture hanging on the string. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. I'm gonna, do I want to put down the title first? Maybe I will. I'm gonna pause when I do that because I mean it's pure torture for me. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the title down. Elf Antics. Okay, and then I'm gonna run a string across here and kind of make it wonky. I'll do this one, and if it takes too long, I'll pause and do the other one. I'll tell you, I filled this up with glue, and all of a sudden it's hard to open, but the other day I give up on it. Okay, I'm gonna glue down the tops of the pictures to have that done, because I will run it right across the top of them. Maybe if it cooperates, there we go. She actually had, I think she had 6 of these pictures. So I just had to pick the ones that I thought were the best, which is difficult, you know, because I want to do them all. Okay, so I'm just going to start by putting a string of glue or bead of glue, whatever they call it, at the top. And then I'll try not to run off the edge like I just did. But, okay. Did I put glue under there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit more right there. And then I'll put the string down. And I'm trying to say about the same on each side. Okay. And this is just the Scotch tacky glue. Quick dry tacky glue, I think that's what they call it now. Had to have a whole bunch of names. Okay. What's all that racket you're making?
Did you say tacky glue?
Yes, you're not going to sing about that now, are you?
Tacky glue, Terry. Show 'em how to use it now.
He's got a million of them, folks. Okay, so I got that on there. And then I'll just kind of, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to try to put the glue in the curve. I try to use it for my guide. And then push it into it. And then I'm gonna put it on this side now. And I'm gonna put it right over to the picture because I want it right there. Okay, I like that so far. Okay. I haven't done this for a while, so I figured I'd show you just in case somebody needs to do that and they haven't done it before. And then this one I'll maybe put like that. I like that. And I think I need a little more glue right here. Sometimes I do a little loop. Do I want a little loop today? Let me look at it. A loop might be nice. Let's see, it doesn't want to loop this way. Sometimes it kind of loops better than other times. Okay, I think it needs to loop like that. Okay, that looks like the... Sometimes, you know, it's like I kind of let it, try to get it to do its own thing, because it usually ends up better than if I try to make it do something. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it going in that direction now. And then I'm going to make that teardrop shape that it has. And then so that's good there. Okay, now I'm gonna do this one down here. I'll just pause it so you don't have to watch that whole thing twice. So I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the strings on both of them now. Okay, and so up here, like hers, she had some florals up in the corner. So I've got these little evergreens with pine cones on them. And I was thinking that they're from Creative Memories, but they're like the, like that transparent stuff, so I don't think they are, because I don't remember that at all. Okay, so I always try to rub that in because you're less apt to see that. I mean, you still kind of see it when the shine hits it, but less noticeable when you kind of burnish it down. And then the second one I'm going to put kind of this way. They both go in the same direction. And from that Vickie Boutin chipboard pieces, I have one of the ornaments, and it's got a little banner run across it, so I'll put the date there as soon as I find out what it is. Oh, and you know what? I know I'm gonna have to glue this because you know how chipboard is. It doesn't want to stick. I can't tell you how many times I've put it up on my... I've got a magnetic board that I lay the last 3 pages up there, and I can't tell you how many times I've had to find it after it's fallen and put it back on. Okay, and then I have 2 of these stockings that I showed you that I don't know where they're from. And I'm going to put one up here. Well, the other one I'm going to put up there too. Now this has a little white stuff around it, which sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it don't. But since the other stuff, well, I guess Vickie Boutin's little chipboard piece actually has it around it, so. Okay. Okay, so that's there. And then I'm gonna use this little piece, and what direction was I putting it in? And I think I'm gonna put it like this. I'm just gonna kind of put it randomly here, and I really want to put dimensionals on the one part. Do I know where they are at? No. Boy, I don't have hardly anything on my desk, but I do not see them. Well, maybe I'll just put them down because I don't know if that would work well or not, because this little part is so, it's very thin, the cord. So maybe I'll just glue it all down since I don't see the, oh, I think I do see the dimensionals now. I'll see if I can just put the dimensionals behind the light part, and like the little socket area, I'll glue that down. Okay, I see them. They're not the ones I have open, but and I bought these on Amazon, and they were so much cheaper than, you know, from the store or shop. And I put it on auto ship so that I would save money having them too, or getting them. Okay, I might have to glue a few of the pieces again. I suppose I should have put this down first. Next time. Okay. Okay, I know I'm gonna need a little bit more in some of the spots, so I'm gonna try to get that. And then still try to remember where I was putting it. Where does it go, Terry? Okay. I think it goes this way. If I can get a hold of it, it's moving on me. Okay. I just want it kind of hanging over the pictures. The husband thinks it's funny that I put it over the pictures, but that's how I like it. It's like, you gotta hang it over the pictures. I do? Okay, I think that's cute. I like it hanging over the pictures. Okay, then I have another one of these little evergreen pieces. And let's see, I don't think I have my stuff in the same place, so I'm gonna have to kind of put it up here, overlapping the 3x5 or the 3x4 card. And then the little sticker is going to hang from that. Okay, and then I have, I gotta make sure I'm putting these in the right spot. Okay, yeah, okay, I have this. This is from the Vickie Boutin thing, and it says photo opportunity, which is this not one of those? That's what I think. I think it's so cute. I think this is like the perfect thing to have underneath her picture. So I'm gonna put it underneath this one here. I'm gonna actually just kind of put it right on the bottom of the Polaroid. Okay, and then I have another one that says Twinkle Lights. And I'm going to put that right here over this one. And then I have this one here that says, "This makes me happy." And I think I'm going to put that just right down here. Okay. And then I have this little gnome girl, which maybe I'll put her up on dimensionals too. Oops. And then I'm going to cut one in half and put them down in her feet area. Okay, and if you push them on really good, it's easier to get the little papers off them. Now I've got a little pile of paper over here. I mean, wax paper, these little dots. Okay. And let's see, do I want her crooked? I'm gonna put her like this. Okay, and then where's my other little... I've got these little ornaments, and I'm just gonna kind of randomly put them like they're maybe enamel dots. Kind of just put some here and there. Because I have them, oh, I think they actually kind of called them sprinkles maybe sometimes. And so I'm just going to put them here and there. I put 3 there. Because, you know, you get some of these things and it's like you got to get a collection and then you quit looking at these things. And let's see, where do I want to put these? I got some there. So I think I'll put some over here. And let's see, maybe put a white one into the red area. Now I got other shapes. I don't know how they would look. Oh, I think they'll be fine. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna maybe hang a couple from the branch over here. See, I've got 4 things over there besides the little pine cones. So let's see, I've got a blue, use a red. Okay, I like that. I'm going to put one down here since I did that one. Okay, do I want any place else, or is that good? I gotta look at it. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a couple up here. Okay. I'm gonna put another one of the white ones. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so did I even say who our sketch artist was? Yes, it's Amanda. So I'd like to thank Amanda for her sketch. I don't know what I would have done with these photos without the sketch, but I love how it looks. It's so fun. So remember, there's a link down below that shows all the people that are making YouTube videos, another one where that leads to all the still shots, and you can just go find the sketch and see what everybody did with it. And that's always super fun to do. I try to get a little of that every day. So thank you for joining me. There will be close-ups at the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.